What up? This is Shantae on Wellness Wednesday. And I think today is just about like getting yourself together. I think that like during this whole thing, it's important for you to know how gorgeous you are, just inside and out. But then, you gotta hop up and get yourself together. I used to be a person, man, I got myself together every day. It did not matter. It was just like I had to make my bed and I had to get up and put some clothes on. I like to see myself looking good. And I like to smell good. When you go to the bathroom, you get to check yourself in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Then you put your perfumes and oils and all that stuff on. It's like, you are so worth it. You are so worth all of that. And even if you don't, like, even if it's just a day where you naturally you, I love to go in the bathroom. I hate this freaking camera thing because I don't look like what this thing does. I don't know, like all these, even when it's just like a natural picture, I don't look like that. Like I go in the bathroom and I'm like a whole other person. Like I'm prettier. So it's like I really do like to see myself in my natural aura too, just me. And I'm happy that I'm used to myself without eye makeup and all that different stuff. Like I think I'm beautiful. So, it's just a whole situation where we have to just decide what kind of beauty we want to see today. The one thing I'm really loving is like the natural hair and like the blowouts and like just looking at how it can move in the wind and all this different stuff. And I mean, that is something that you really have to like be conscious of. Remember when people used to tell us, girl, you doing too much. Girl, don't be doing it. And it make you feel like, oh my God, I got good hair, but I'm supposed to be shy about it. And it's like, no, bitch, you're not. You're not supposed to be shy about it. You supposed to, when she say that, then you flip your hair. You see what I'm saying? When she tell you, no, you too fast. You should have went in that bathroom and flipped your hair. You should have dipped your hair down and then brought it back up. But then some parents will actually take it out on a child or make it feel like it's a child or whatever. Okay, so let's move into that. So then I saw this other thing where this girl, she was like commentating. She does these videos, these dramatic videos. I can't watch the videos because it's like a lot of trauma. And I think at some point she gonna stop too. But it's like a lot of trauma in the video. So it's a little girl and she's sitting down and her mom's like, tell me why you was sending naked pictures to such and such and tell them what you did. And she put her ass out and all this different stuff. And it's almost like, now I'm marketing you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's basically a market. Now that I've seen what these guys do with just my journal or whatever, like, the thoughts of men. So you marketing your child to now be raped and prodded by different people. And you think I'm playing. It's not it's not a game. So you thinking that in this time you shaming her and something profound will happen. And it's not. That's not what's going to happen. It's going to be a situation where she resents you for showing her out like that. The other thing is she still won't be able to understand where her feelings are. Or, I hope the opposite happens where she tries to understand herself without you. And then, therefore, moves into something else. That's what I had to do. So, it's like y'all have to stop and start to talk to y'all kids about it because sex is not a naughty thing. It's not. I don't know why people put it in like it's like something that's so naughty when it's actually you. It's actually what you are. It's part of who you are. It's a private thing, but it's not naughty. It's actually a very healthy thing. It's something that we are made of. The way that we use it, the way we act towards it, all those different things. And then in this time, it's like a time to take and school her. It's like that time to be like, no, you don't send pictures like that. You don't have to. Because you yourself, darling, are a queen. You understand? Like, it's like for her to be able to understand her body and what it is that she gives to the world. Because that's something that happened to me. Is like, I didn't understand my body. I was so sexual, and then it's like, not only that, I actually had the power. Like, I didn't even know I had power. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga is doing what I said, like, it was a shock to me. Like, this nigga is really her. He gonna stay here like all day. Like for 4 or 5 fucking days, you finna be here forever, you know? And so it's almost like you have to give her, like you have to start to give her, okay, well, no, baby, that's not what you want to do. You know, this is how you want to do this. This is what it is. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? Because in turn, she still is going to be a different woman than her mother. Like, she's not going to be her mother. It's going to be a different situation for her. And so it's like, do not, because what happens is too is like either she gonna overly do it when she get a chance, or she gonna not do it. And now we creating all these issues as far as like having mature relationships, being ready for the right guy, making sure a man is there to be able to take care of you, all these different things. So the first thing is like, why would he be your choice? You know, it could be because he's popular. It could be because she's 12. It's not even a situation where it's really her hormones. It's really just who the guy is. You know, it could be because he's popular, because some other girl talked to him, because she had a crush on him since she was 6. It could be anything, right? It could be anything. Anything. And so that's my whole situation. Is like, y'all have to really come up with what these ideas are. I myself, I think the best guy to me was my best friend. You know, it was like we were together all the time. It just, you know, things just happen. But what I'm saying is like in that age, I had a person that I could just like give myself to, you know, like give myself to. And it wasn't bad. Like it wasn't a bad situation. It was just, it was love for me. And not to say it was the best love, but it was because we made a choice together to do this together, to love each other together, to be together. And it was an easy situation for us. But what I'm saying is like, if she's not able to understand anything about herself, nothing, it's going to end up being something else. And something else. And it's like for one issue, sex, for sex being that one issue, you have now created 30, 40 problems for her. And you don't even know it. You don't even know it. You don't know what the outcome of what you just did will be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not that serious, y'all. It's sex. That's their body. If they are naturally going through the same shit you went through. The same shit. And so some of us decide to push it down and ball it up and all these different things. Yeah, like, no. My son at 10, like, Mom, I don't want a girlfriend. And me at 10, I was to say, I didn't think about it. I didn't even want, and then he don't want to play. I didn't want to play either. I remember I was 10, like, I didn't want to play. Shit, fuck all that. I got other shit to do. I wanted to read books and color and stay in the house. And, you know, I had a friend come over, she want to play dolls. What the fuck wrong with you? I mean, we like 10, 11, you know, I really do remember that. I don't want to do that. I want to create some shit. You know, like, let's play school or something. You know, I really did want to create. And so, at the age of 12, I got to think about it. I'm horny. You know, I was horny. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know what's going on. And so with girls, we give boys leeway to do that shit. You know, we give them space. We let them close the door, be all up in their room. At 12 years old, it's the same thing for girls. They go through the same shit. I'm not saying give them a toy, but I'm saying at least talk to them about their body and their hormones, because there's nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with them. And that's the whole thing. That's what makes us grow up to think that there's something wrong with us. I think you should have a talk with them just like you have with your boys. Yeah, girl, go out there and be adventurous. Be adventurous. Protect yourself. Because really, they will make smart decisions. A lot of them will make smart decisions. If they own the power of their bodies, they will actually make smart ass decisions. Believe it or not. The people who don't make the correct decisions are the boys, because they'll pretend like the condom slipped off. They'll pretend like they didn't put the condom on. They pretend like they allergic to latex. You see what I'm saying? And they are the ones who actually pass the sexually transmitted diseases. So it's not the women that are actually making, and you already know girls are mature. So it's like we have to actually start to change what we're talking about. I mean, you have seen the outcome of giving men the information and not giving women the information. If she is empowered with the information of her body, then she therefore will make those correct decisions. It's not a question. And if she's not, that's when you come back and protect her. If she's fucking, if she don't know what the fuck, when you had that talk and she's still sitting there like, but I wanted to send him another booty picture, you know something wrong. So now, protect her. But if you have a talk with her and she says, well, I just thought that's what girls do. Now, it's time for us to straighten it out. Let's straighten it out. Y'all, since we've been little. Hey, baby, gonna straighten it out. That shit, that's the same relationships you need to be trying to build with your children so they know in the future that's the shit that they gotta build with somebody else. Straighten it out. You ain't got to sit up there and be mad and beating them and stuff. That shit crazy. That's their body. They gonna touch. They gonna feel. They gonna hump. They gonna do all that shit. We done it. Now, what do we do to succumb what has happened? Well, how do we change their future if we couldn't change ours? You understand? So it's like, yeah, my wellness wisdom today is like, create those relationships. I love my son like, Mom, I was looking at porn. Okay, well, you cannot look at porn, child. You are 10. I can't do that for you. We can't do that. That's not something that's happening. I cannot expose you to porn. You would not be doing that. And the first night I found out, we had a fight. Like it's not even a game. And I was telling him, all you had to do was talk to me about it. I fought him, but I'm telling you, I was like, no, you could have talked to me about that. And so now I ask him, are you looking at porn? You like that girl? He have feelings. You know, you like girls, you like boys. You know, like I ask him. And so it's like, now he'll come to me and tell me. He don't care. It's not a problem. And for what? Why would I make that a problem? Why would I shame him about himself? And if I had a daughter, I'd do the same thing too. It's so easy to want to protect them, and you're not protecting them at all. You actually set them up for a motherfucker to come in and fuck with their head. You have to empower your girls too. You have to have that talk with them too. And I'm talking about a deep talk. This is how you get pregnant. Don't fucking lie. Oh, if he kiss you, fuck all that. Tell her he stick his dick near your fucking vagina, you will get pregnant. That nigga will fuck you up. He put his dick, his raw dick on your vagina. And you know he had sex with Sarah 3 days ago. That bitch got chlamydia. Girl, you gonna get chlamydia. That shit will fuck up all your insides. You won't be able to have children if you have it long enough to where they don't know. If your pussy stank, it could be because of bacteria vaginosis. It may not be that you had sex. It could just be that your underwear too tight. You've been wearing the same stuff over and over again. Remember in school, I used to have sexy panties. That's why my cousins come and steal the panties. And I'm like, but they wasn't even right. You know what I'm saying? They kind of give you yeast infections because the nylon, and it's like your pussy can't breathe. Get you some cotton panties. Stop trying to be cute for these niggas. You wear that shit for 5 hours and then take that shit off. You cannot wear that shit all day. You gotta have some cotton somewhere. I wish they'd make cotton sexy panties, but it's not breathable. That shit not happening. Only time you wear that shit is during your period. It's locked up anyway. For real, for real. And I wouldn't even say that either, but still, you got a pad on, you put on some pretty panties, hey, who cares? You know, you look good, girl. Go do your thing. But for real, your pussy gotta breathe. Y'all gotta take care of that stuff. Don't be out here trying to have a fucking yeast infection and fucking bacterial vaginosis because a nigga want to see you cute. Fuck all that. Y'all have to really start to take care of your bodies and teach your girls the same thing too. Empower them with knowledge. Because you do not want a man to come in and then this is what you do. And I want you to be like this. And then she attached to him and she don't, it's a negative attachment. You see what I'm saying? They don't need that. Girls need to have the power to choose how they want to do it. It'd be different if she say, okay, well, I'm finna fuck the shit out of Paul today. That's my choice. So when she leave, she not leaving her feelings there with Paul. She can go ahead and move on with her fucking life. If you tell her, if that man is 18 or older and you 15, you cannot fuck with him. You don't need to be dating him. You don't need to be dating him. Why do you feel such a drawn need to date him? What's up with him? Why? What is it? What is the attraction? Then you start to let her figure out what's a good guy and a bad guy. Write that shit down. You want to go out with him? Tell me why. She ain't even got to write it. Give me a presentation. Tell me what it is about him that you like. Now I'm going to tell you why you not going to be with him. Because at the same time, that's a 15-year-old person. You still got guidance and control in your house. This why you not finna be with him. He 21, 22, 23 years old. You not about to do that to yourself. That nigga will fuck up your whole fucking life. And then I'm about to check on him to see if he retarded. Cause ain't no fucking way you need to be talking to somebody that's that fucking young. You see what I'm saying? What about the women in your age bracket? So now we can teach two people how to get their fucking life together. Y'all don't need to be shaming them. All y'all doing is making them poster children for people who fucked up already. Y'all know how many men finna keep track of her? Just to say, oh yeah, I remember your mom. Yeah. Now some of them gonna keep their hands off of her like a respectable man should do. Other one's gonna still try to seep in her and fuck her. Y'all think it's a game? That's a girl. We are the most unprotected bitches out here, and y'all gonna post a child her like she a fucking, like it's something that needs to be done. That don't need to be done to any of us. You don't need to shame anybody. That shit over. That's the shit that they used to do on TV in the 60s and in the 50s and the 60s. It was a form of control. They would try to, that's how they would try to get you to buy deodorant and buy, oh yeah, you must gonna be funky. Cause you don't have this kind. You must be poor cause you don't have this. Bitch, I want some Tussie. Fuck y'all. I don't get not 2 fucks. Bitch, what the fuck is not finna give me fucking cancer in a few years? That's what the fuck I want. Give me some fucking lemon juice, bitch. You talking about, yeah, bitch, they $8 for $1 at the Hispanic store. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. Y'all gotta start to really realize what the fuck they doing to y'all. And this woman just fell for all the propaganda. That's because that's how they was raised. You was raised a certain way. And if you was raised watching TV, you still think that shit is right because it was on TV. That's what their whole point was. Was to make it look like white America was the topic. And that was the best. They put that shit, they programmed it into the TV. In your commercials, all that shit, the shit you buy at the stores, the advertisements you do go through, they put that shit in there to make you think it was better. And it wasn't. So now what you gonna do? We've been living the correct fucking way the whole fucking time. And they'll sit up here, it's ghetto. That's negative. Bitch, that ain't ghetto. You been doing that shit too. You do the same fucking thing I do. We live in the same fucking neighborhood. If the grocery store ain't got no cheese, your mama ain't going no further than my mom. It don't matter what fucking color you are. So now you have to make a decision to stop. To actually fucking stop yourself and think, is this the correct thing that I really need to fucking do? Do I need to shame you? No, the fuck you don't. Ain't nothing wrong with you being sexual. You 12 fucking years old. You supposed to be. I would be concerned if you weren't. That mean you up to some real devious shit. Them the motherfuckers that's walking around acting like they holier than thou, them the ones you gotta be fucking concerned with. Cause them the killers. Think I'm fucking playing. Them the treacherous motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers will try to get over on a motherfucker as soon as they can. That girl ain't done nothing wrong. She ain't done nothing wrong but sent the fucking naked picture. That nigga, and they're gonna be the last motherfucker she seen. But at the same time, you gotta talk to her. You have to talk to her. You gotta talk to them, y'all. Y'all gotta talk to them. And I'm talking about sit them down like you do the boys. Tell them. Give them power over their bodies. No man needs to be teaching them anything. They should already know. You can't get him that. Fuck all that. We been fucking for how long? Girl, her mama know who she fucking and how she wanna fuck. If you know as a woman how you gonna do that, then you teach a child that shit too. You tell them. And you ain't even gotta tell them to fuck. It's so many ways to teach them. But what I'm telling you is, it's like you do not embarrass them and try to, your booty big. I remember that. This girl, 3-4 years old, look at your big booty. You sexualizing her. And then y'all want to talk about adultification. No, that's not how we dress them. It's the shit you say to them when ain't nobody looking. Look at your big booty. That girl 3 years fucking old. We ain't worried about her fucking booty. And so y'all do it in the house, and then when somebody do it outside the house, y'all concerned. Y'all concerned that the man down the street looking at her around the corner, trying to touch on her booty when she passed by. And y'all ain't gonna run out there and stop him. Y'all gonna let it happen, smiling like she did it to herself, and she didn't. Didn't nobody tell you to put that shit in her fucking head at 3 fucking years old? Look at your big booty. No, we not. That's a baby. That's a child. You see what I'm saying? It's like we are contributing to the bullshit that people putting inside of us. We actually the contributors of that shit. That's a little girl. So it's like, y'all, we really be fucking up. And then it's like we really don't really think about none of the shit we do. And then we'll go out and blame the world. I was telling my kids, I always tell them, I don't take up for certain kids. And I know I told y'all this too. When we in the classroom and I'm hollering at somebody and then somebody trying to come in and help, don't help me. I can do this. The other thing is y'all not about to tear this kid down because you feel like it's going to now become a mob mentality. It's not about to do that. I'm the one person in here that's going to say something about it, and I'm going to be the last one to say something about it. Ain't nobody in here about to help me tell this kid where they got to go and when they got to come back. Nobody. Because that's what happens, y'all. That's why it's important that the respect you give. So if somebody talking about somebody, you actually just, no, you ain't got to say that about them. Whether you know them or not, they not hurt. I told my kids that too. That person not hurt. So we ain't got to talk about them. They can be mad all they fucking want to. If the person is not there to defend themselves, what the fuck you got to say? You ain't got nothing to say. It ain't nothing for you to say. Because I don't know if you did it or if they did it. That's how treacherous little kids are. They always trying to find a way to sneak in and do something. And they didn't learn it from who? Adults. That's not some shit they learn on their own. They learned that by watching somebody. Think it's a game. Somebody taught them that. And so you would rather teach them that, how to get over on somebody, than to teach them about their fucking bodies and who they should and should not be fucking at a certain time. How to touch themselves, how to love themselves, all those different things. So I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know how y'all had the talks. I don't know what you do. I know what I do with my child. But what I'm telling you is like, that's something that needs to really be thought about. How we interact with our children as far as sex goes. And who cares if they grossed out? Fuck that. You gonna do it anyway. It's part of life. Make them comfortable. So then when they do have a sexually transmitted disease or whatever, they can come to you and say something. Because if a girl gets a STD and it's a number of years, she won't be able to have children. That shit'll fuck up all her uterus, up all that shit. And don't nobody need to be going through that. Men too. And they need to know. The boys need to know, I can pass this disease to certain people. Yes, you can. These are the diseases that you can pass on. Girls, this is the disease that you can pass on. I love that Indian show where the lady say, boy, get your HPV ass out of here. What am I watching? Never Have I Ever. And the mother come in the hospital and say, no, get your HPV carrying ass out of here. You see what I'm saying? They carry it. And we just set them up. That's a setup. She set her daughter up for failure. No, we want to set it up for success. These are talks that we need to have beyond the period. We also need to start talking about being horny because girls get horny too. It's not a joke. Girls get horny. We actually get horny. And sometimes it's not even an attraction to a guy. I don't even remember being attracted to anybody. I just was horny. You just get horny. You horny. You want to come. We want to do it too. They want to come too. But we'll make jokes about the boys. He was in there, girl. He had put that shit in the sock. Fuck that. I found the sheets. I don't care. However you do it, get over your shit. If you can fuck and be comfortable with fucking somebody, then teach them how to be the same fucking way. Anyway, It's Shantae, Brown Sugar Talk on Wellness Wednesday. Telling you, this is the time to create healthy relationships with your children so that you guys can furthermore have excellent discussions and be able to discuss anything. Empower them. And just because you tell them about sex does not mean they gonna go out there and fuck. A lot of them probably gonna be like, fuck this. That's how I would, man, when that doctor told me all that shit a nigga would have to do. Hell fucking no. Hell no. It's like, we are not doing that. We will not be doing that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You will not. It's like, fuck you. Fuck you. Tell them. They'll understand when they understand. That's when you be like, yup, this one right here. I know it. And it could be the most sexual child you got in your house. They probably ain't doing shit. I promise you they not. I promise you. They ain't doing nothing. They just playing the game. They trying to see what the reaction's gonna be. They trying to fill out the world around them. They really not even trying to fuck. I promise you they ain't. I know it. I'm a bet on it. I'm a bet on it. They can't even get next to nobody during no COVID fucking 19. So even if they can't get next to them, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? These kids ain't trying to do shit. They not. That's why y'all just gotta talk to them. Once you see where they head up, then you will understand. I promise you, they probably ain't doing nothing. Nothing. The one you gotta worry about is the one that's acting like it ain't nothing going on. Yeah, that's the one you gotta talk to. Cause that motherfucker either sick. This nigga, man, I was in high school. This boy, he used to actually jack off and choke himself. This nigga killed himself at he ended up killing himself at a pool party. We at the pool party, he ended up choking himself by mistake with a belt or something like that in the boys' locker room. You see what I'm saying? So shit like that, man, that be the shit where you be like, this motherfucker, man, how the fuck? So you see, that's why it's important too, because they could be into like all kind of fetishes and shit. I mean, we didn't even think about no shit like that. Like, this boy actually killed himself, choking himself with a damn belt to jack off. Where would he even learn some shit like that from? Like, how do you even know that even turn you on at our age? We like 15 and 16 we at the hockey place having a fucking dance, like we outside kicking it. And it wasn't funny to us either. None of us laughed. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not a joke. This nigga was actually fucking choking himself to nut. Where did they get it from? Where did he get that from? It's better for you to know and be able to talk to your kid about some sick shit like that before they start doing that shit and then they don't even fucking know. This me, 15, 16 years old, we trying to dance and win a contest, and we find out this dude dead because he in the fucking pool place jacking off with a belt around his neck. And all he was supposed to be doing is putting his clothes back on. Do y'all hear me? You see, like, it be like, y'all really don't think. I know everybody think I'm so young. Maybe I'm ghetto. I don't know what they think. But whatever it is, that's why I went to school. Because it's like, we got to really stop and think about the stuff we do, man. For real. It is. It's like, this stuff is serious. Like, this is the truth. This actually comes from an actual part of my life. Me and my friend, dance party. They come out and it's an ambulance out there. And he was a cool dude, too. He was cool. White guy. And he was actually caught. Well, found. Not caught. Found. With a belt around his neck. He had choked himself jacking off. Y'all. Talk to your kids. It's important. It's detrimental. Detrimental that you talk to them about this stuff. Because you'll never know. You'll never know if they find the wrong thing and they just get into that shit and it's fucking with their head. They don't know no better because during what, ages of 13 and 21, they lost their blood cells. I mean, they lost their brain cells. Their brain cells are actually, everything you taught them as a younger child, they will forget because they going through that synapses. They synapses are reconnecting. So all the baby thoughts, all that stuff actually start to leave their brain at 13. So you have to actually start to talk to them. And for girls, it could be sooner. So you see what I'm saying? It's because they more mature. So you have to actually stop and actually have those uncomfortable conversations with them. And I'm pretty sure that they got so many questions that they'll open up to you before you even open up to them. It's like they just got to have somebody to hash it out with, somebody to surface it up. We are so scientific to the point that we forget we scientific. So please, please, please have these conversations. Anyway, it's Shantae, Brown Sugar Talks on the Black Unicorns, telling you that everybody got to wipe their ass after they shit. Everybody. All of us. I don't know how you do it, but we all got to do it. Anyway, have a great day.